Number 5, we're given a similarity statement that these two triangles are similar, and we have to solve for x and y. There's different ways that you can do this. I would actually write the 3 equal ratios that we can get from the similarity statement. So we're going to create 3 equal ratios using the order of the letters. So the first 2 letters are JK, and that relates to the first 2 letters of the second triangle, which is NM. Then we use the last 2 letters, KL, which relates to ML of the second triangle. And then we use the first and last letter, JL, and that corresponds to NL. So from here, we're just going to look at the picture and plug in our values. So for JK, it's 40. NM is 16, and that's equal to KL, which is X, and ML, which is 14, and that's equal to JL, which is 45, and NL, which is Y. So between these 3 ratios, the only one that has just numbers is this first one, the 40 over 16. So for solving for x, we need to use the ratio with numbers and obviously the one with the x in it. So to solve for x, we have 40 over 16 equals x over 14. And for 40 over 16, I'm actually going to reduce that. The greatest common factor of 40 and 16 is 8. So we get 5 halves is equal to x over 14. And there's a couple ways that you can solve here. I'm actually going to choose equivalent fractions. I can multiply 2 by 7 to get 14, so I'm going to do the same to the top. So 5 times 7 would be 35. You could have cross-multiplied as well. Now we need to solve for y, so we obviously need to choose the ratio with the y in it, and you can choose the middle one with the x because we already found x, but since we already know that 40/16 reduced as 5 halves, I'm going to use those two. So 5 halves is the same as 40/16, and that's equal to 45 over y. So from here, again, I do see equivalent fractions. I can multiply 5 by 9 to get 45. So I multiply 2 by 9, and that gets me 18. So y is equal to 18.